I'm Aaron Luna in the 4 News Now newsroom, your coronavirus information headquarters. This is what we know for Monday, April 20th, 2020. In Spokane County, there are now 313 who've tested positive for COVID-19. 59 of those people required hospitalization and 15 remain in the hospital. There were no new deaths over the weekend. So far, COVID-19 has claimed the lives of 17 people. In the Idaho Panhandle, 56 people are battling coronavirus. There have been no deaths.
It was great to see people in my neighborhood who were doing all of those physical distancing recommendations, and it's tough, I acknowledge that. It was also wonderful to see people in the park, but I also saw people in the park who weren't. And for me, that's a concern because this is a message that needs to be taken home. I really can't emphasize enough. It's tough, I acknowledge that, but the metaphor that I've used before is like opening a door and you're not quite sure what's behind the door. If you don't like what's behind the door, you're going to have to really close it shut very, very quickly. I think as we talk about reopening the community, reopening the state, reopening the country, it needs to be done very, very cautiously. Because again, I do not want to find us back where we were just a few weeks ago, amazingly just a few weeks ago.
As state and federal leaders develop ways to reopen the country, health experts say one thing must happen first. More people need to be tested, but a shortage of swabs used in the testing kit, as well as limits on personal protective equipment worn by the people taking the samples, has slowed the testing process. Washington has created a special enrollment period for health insurance on the Washington Health Benefit Exchange through May 8th. Most people and families enrolled receive some kind of financial help to pay for coverage to enroll. Call 1-855-923-4633. The Centers for Disease Control say parents need to check and make sure the stress of this pandemic isn't taking a toll on their children. Sudden changes in routine, as well as being home all the time, can be hard for children. Signs of stress include excessive worry or sadness, unhealthy sleeping or eating habits, difficulty with attention and concentration. In adults, that stress can lead to domestic violence. If you or someone you know needs help, call the YWCA 24-hour helpline at 509-326-2255. From the 4 News Now newsroom, I'm Aaron Luna. That's what we know on April 20th, 2020.